Hey everyone, Chris Stegall here with MK Partners. I am joined today by Matt Kaufman. Hi, Matt.
Hi, Chris.
And we are doing another installment of our TDX Meet the Speakers as we continue our countdown to TDX 24, which at this point is, probably tomorrow by the time this airs. Um, so I have been sitting down with speakers, asking them some questions, giving them a chance to talk about their sessions and get folks excited about it. And today, as I mentioned, you're seeing a familiar face on the channel, Matt Kaufman, who is speaking at TDX on scale your customer service with AI-powered chatbots.
Yeah,
Matt, do you want to tell us a little bit about what to expect from that session?
yeah, definitely. So hopefully people are familiar with chatbots already. They've been around for a while. They historically haven't been that fun to interact with. They don't always understand what you're talking about, and they don't really necessarily save you time. AI chatbots take it to another level. They use AI to kind of understand your questions that you're asking. And so there's different ways of doing it. A lot of options that are out there in the world, but I'm focusing on for this talk doing it using an Einstein bot, which is a Salesforce powered chatbot. And one of the most powerful aspects of that is that it can actually take into account the data that's in your Salesforce org. So whether it's knowledge base or the status of an order or routing to the correct person based on the skills, those are all things that you can do with an Einstein bot. So that's what this talk will kind of just barely kind of talk about. There's so little time available, we can't get into too much detail, but it's a great starter point for anyone that's interested.
Yeah. And I know that the first thing that I thought of when I saw the AI powered chatbots and mentioned to you was like, oh, did you see that story about the Alaska Airlines chatbot that gave somebody a refund they weren't deserving, or the policy,
Right. Yeah.
said they shouldn't
So,
have?
so one of the, that's a this was not planned, but that is one of the benefits of using a Salesforce powered chatbot is that it's really not going to just come up with answers on its own. It's going to be based on the knowledge that you have in your knowledge base inside Salesforce. And so it's not going to go search the web for what could be an answer. It's going to be only the articles that you've set up, and you can even control, like, if you want two versions of an article, one that's internal and one that's external, you can even control that type of stuff too. So it's a really great tool. I recommend it for anyone that has Salesforce that has customers asking them questions. You might as well use it, even if you're only using it internally. It's still a good way to kind of just answer questions faster.
Yeah. And I will throw the session details up at the tail end of this video, but the session is on Thursday, so the second day of TDX at 1:30 p.m. in the Trailblazer Theater. So you will want to check it out. And now, Matt, I've been asking all the speakers 3 questions. The first is, what's your favorite part of TDX?
Seeing all my friends and people I know and things like that. I think for a lot of the conferences I go to, the information is going to be on YouTube later, right? I can read about it at any point, but I can't see those people in face to face later, So that's, I think, the best part. Yeah.
Yeah. And now, who should attend your session?
I'd say any admin that manages Service Cloud implementation, any business user that is looking to maybe get better ROI out of their Service Cloud, and anyone that just wants to see me.
And then last question is, any advice, or what's your advice for first-time TDX attendees?
Oh, that's a good one. So when you look at the list of all the sessions, I like to pick a session that I want to go to, and then have a backup session, and then have a backup to the backup. And it sounds like overkill, but often what happens is when you're actually there, you realize there's no way I can get from where I am right now to where I need to be in time, even though we're just, I think, in Moscone West for TDX. The floors are huge. I think like each level is really 3 stories tall. And so there's that long escalator, there's lines to the escalator. Sometimes you have to go to the bathroom or get like some water in between. And so you may not be able to make it to that next session. So having a backup is a good idea. The other thing is sometimes you get to the session, you realize, oh, this isn't what I thought it was. It's actually about something totally different. And so knowing where else you could be in that moment is a great way to kind of recoup some of that time and not just lose out on that session.
Yeah, cool. I think that is terrific advice, especially, you know, as you run into people that you're going to be, meandering towards refreshments and things like that might pull you away from the session. And then all of a sudden you look down and you go, oh, okay, well, I missed my 1 o'clock. What do I have at 1:15 or 1:30?
That's
It's
okay
always
though.
good to,
Again, I go for the people, so those
yeah,
great conversations that I have are really why I'm there. not so much for a session that sounded good on paper.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Well, let me get this information up so that folks know where to find Scale Your Customer Service with AI-Powered Chatbots. Again, that session is Thursday, the second day of TDX. I almost said Dreamforce, and at 1:30 p.m. at the Trailblazer Theater. Maybe the session will be
Maybe it
there.
will be, right. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's hope that it'll also be second day of Dreamforce. We'll
yeah.
start voting for it now.
Yeah, if you see this same video in 6 months, but
Yeah,
my mouth moves suspiciously when I say Dreamforce, it's because I have dubbed over TDX and we're running it again.
yeah.
Um, but I want to say thank you, Matt, for hopping on this call. I want to say thank you, folks, for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel here. We have a few more of these Meet the Speaker videos coming out in the lead up to TDX. And then once TDX starts, we'll be doing daily recaps and then our usual Salesforce event coverage. And then, of course, our regularly scheduled programming, Q&A with Matt K, release highlights as the Salesforce releases roll out, how-to videos, and more. So please do be sure to stick around. And if you subscribe to the channel, it makes me happy. I get a little email that says someone subscribed and I smile, and that's fun. So thank you for watching. Matt, thank you for hopping on.
Thanks for
And we
having
will
me.
see you and hopefully the audience at TDX.
Yeah.
Cool. Bye.